Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to everyone around the world. Welcome back to another Diablo IV video. In today's video, we're going to show you guys something very, very cool in which I don't think a lot of people know. It's a trick that you can do for Helltides to get ancestral gear early without much hassle, without the fear of dying and losing all of your cinders upon death or half of your cinders upon death, and still being able to get this done efficiently as possible and as quickly as possible on World Tier 3. Yes, I said it. Ancestral gear you're going to get from doing cinders or doing Helltides on World Tier 3. This method is foolproof, and it works right now every single time, at least until they decide to patch it. Keep that in mind. This is working as of today. As of this video going live, you can still do this trick, in which occasionally we farm out here on the channel. But the way that this is going to work is you go around these events, right? When you're on these Helltides rifts and all that sort of thing, you want to make sure you're farming events and or smaller groups of mobs that you guys can handle. I typically like to farm on the events because you get the most shards or most cinders, and then you can fight elite bosses and get more drops and all that sort of thing. It's just more efficient. But if you're able to clear these, I advise you to go do so. Once you clear these events, once you get 175 cinders, you are good to go. You know where the mystery chest is and what you should be looking for on the Helltides? What is the mystery chest, you ask? Watch my previous video. I'll show you exactly what that means. But I think a lot of people might know about mystery chests by now. Mystery chests are chests that spawn on Helltides, in which are kind of like hide and go seek. There are websites in which you can actually go to and see where mystery chests are currently located, and which I'll leave down in the description below. But anyway, you hop over to those chests, you spend 175 cinders, and you have your opportunity of getting, generally speaking, I get like 3 to 6 legendaries. Sometimes I get uniques if I'm that lucky. My buddy actually got 3 uniques yesterday doing 1 Helltide rift. Yeah, I was a little frustrated, but it is what it is. Either way, we're gonna come right over to this chest, right? Excuse me, horse, get stuck on every little thing. You're gonna clear the mobs in front of the chest, make sure you're safe, make sure there's nothing over here that can kill you, right? Once that is done, mystery chest, we're gonna log out. That's right, leave game, exit game, force exit. Do what you gotta do. And then you change the world tier. Go to Torment Tier 4. And you hop back in. Now, the question is, how would you be able to get to Tier 4 if you can't handle Tier 3? Right? Well, there's this thing called Capstone Dungeon in which you have to do before you can actually get over to World Tier 4, right? A lot of people, even right now, they're sitting inside the Capstone Dungeon looking for carries, looking for rides, all that sort of thing. People do it every day on a daily. Get someone to carry you through your Capstone Dungeon. You might not be able to farm on World Tier 4. You might not be strong enough. So this is why you have someone push you through, right? For instance, if you're lucky enough. And once that happens, you come out here to your Helltides and all that sort of thing when you're geared enough to be able to actually stand on World Tier 3. And you farm up some gear. And then you find this mystery chest, you swap over to it, and then you open it. And now you're getting ancestral gear, which is obviously much better than regular yellow legendaries. Or, yeah, to be fair. And at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to farm on this Tier 4 if you already had trouble. If you couldn't do your Capstone Dungeon by yourself, all that sort of thing. If you got carried, you're not going to be able to farm here, period. But you're able to farm here on a lower tier, get the cinders, come over to this one, and then get your free gear. Like I said, you can do this right now. Has it been patched? It still works, 100%. Now we're gonna go ahead and farm up 175 cinders again. I'm gonna show you what happens if you swap back to Tier 3 from Tier 4 with those cinders. Since we're here and we are farming these cinders, I want to go ahead and talk about the build that we currently are using, in which will be showcased on the channel later on this week. This is a poison, frost, and or cold, whatever you want to call it, twisting blades. This build gives you a ridiculous amount of survivability. We can clear up to tier 25s with this build setup right now on World Tier 4, which is very phenomenal. Of course, when I get further geared, we're going to be able to clear a lot more, obviously. Barbarians right now can actually do a lot more for less damage than what I have. My buddy's sitting at a roughly a little over 3k DPS, and he can, sadly enough, farm up to tier 30s. But he is playing Spin to Win, Whirlwind at the end of the day. And I have, I think, 5k power right now. And we're pushing almost 6 after this video goes live. I've already updated my build by then. But at any point, we're just so squishy. And we need setup with Twisting Blades. You gotta dive in, and you gotta stab off a couple targets before you get frozen or insta-popped. So it's a little bit risky. So we do have a build that's going to showcase here relatively soon on the channel, and how you can do that and protect yourself without being killed. Now, in any case, like I said, we're farming up to 175 cinders. We're still getting our ancestral gear because I can farm up on World Tier 4. But I wanted to show you guys that you're able to still get these chests for free and relatively faster if you guys are not strong enough to farm on Tier 4, and then hop over here, open the chest, and get your very, very good legendaries. But anyway, back to the farming. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are back at you again with 175 cinders. We're going to hop over to this chest, and we're going to do the trick one more time to see if it actually will work if you carry over back from World Tier 4 down to World Tier 3. Like I said before, you come over here, you make sure you're safe, you clear all the mobs that possibly can kill you. You huddle yourself in a little corner, and then you hope you're still here when you log back in. Now, you generally should, because when you're in this phase of logging in, they can't deal damage to you as long as you don't move. But in any case, we're going to hop over to Tier 3, right? I just want to show you that the cinders do not disappear, right? They shouldn't disappear. Like I said, this should still work as of this video going out today until they patch it. Hey, look, check this out. World Tier 3. So we still are pushing our cinders that we had when we left, right? World Tier 3. All right, you ready? Let's hop back over. See what happens. Are they still going to be here? I don't know. I'm actually a little spooked about this one. We're going to log back in here with your characters. And then you should still have your cinders. Therefore, you should be able to farm this relatively easy now. If you guys know this trick. Good luck out there on your farming. Good luck on getting your uniques and your ancestries, all your good gear. This is the shortest way, or the fastest method that I've come across right now on Helltides to actually farm out these shards and still be successful at getting loot. Again, World Tier 4 takes a little bit longer, considering things are a little bit stronger, a little bit tankier, all that sort of thing. You might not have the damage. Farm it out on World Tier 3. Come here, get your items, roll out with the day. Hey, look, ancestral. It's pretty good. But either way, this has been Paul's Plays. Remember, guys, smash that like button for more Diablo 4 content. Make sure you subscribe for future content when it comes to the channel. And I will catch you guys in the very next Diablo 4 video. Stay safe out there. Get ready for my brand new Twisting Blades build coming up. I'll see y'all later.